Hey guys, this is Ccman972, and you guys have been asking a lot how to make money and or startup cash from being hacked or etc. So I'm going to show you how. This is Aaron. He lives in Catherby. What you do is you do not trade him, you talk to him. Seaweeds and pineapples, so they're 40 each and at 2 GP each, so you know, blah. So buy this many pineapples, then I'll bank it using QuickBank. And I'm just going to skip ahead to seaweeds. He's 80 of them for 2 GP each again. Skipping again. So your end profit from doing all that, which will only take about a couple seconds, is 26K. So now, or it varies every day, it changes from 24 to 29K. What you do now is you take your 26K, and on this dock there's a charter ship. Oh, of course you sell the stuff in the GE, and you go to trade, and you buy the bananas. These bananas are 2 GB each. They used to be 5, but now they're 2. So I buy a whole bunch of them and bank them the same way. When I bank them, and I end up to be, you know, like a whole bunch of money. Let's see how much they are. $50 each, so you know that's 48 GP profit for them. So that's good money. Another method is getting flax and bowstring. I'm wearing my Sears Helm 3, so right now I get my 120 flax free a day, which is roughly 11K, which is not bad. So now I pick some flax. I recommend buying flax instead of picking it, but you know. But what you can do is you can actually pick your flax, and I think they've actually risen. Yeah, they used to be 78, and I merged on them, and then they decided to crash, and then they rose again. So my bad, I would have made millions. But now I'm in Camelot right here. Flax fields here. Who else here? Some flax field. Now, if I'm a member and I'm smart and I have the quest, roving elves and etc. finished, I would go right here and pick them. There's a whole bunch right here, and it's right next to the bank. Versus going right here to here. But there's a spinner here, and also there's one in Lumbee inside the castle, 3rd floor, 2nd floor. I recommend that. Unless you have the Sears headband, then you could actually do it faster. With the Sears headband, I'll show you how fast it actually is. With level 3 or 1 or 2, you get a speed bonus. So see, it's a lot faster. Right now, I've only had 3 or 2 done. Now I would have like 4. Alright. And from the original 97, it's now 179. And flax and BS will always be double of each other, so it's good money if you want to double the profit. Okay, another method is one I use a lot, but I don't use it for money. I use it for summoning. This is the swamps, and right now I'm in Tree Gnome Stronghold, which is over here. You can walk. There's a bank. There's 2 banks. One's right here, and another one's inside the Grand Tree. I use the Grand Tree one, and I also use a Terror Bird because they can last longer. Alright, let's see. On World 2 or World 6, a really popular world, I do this because all you have to do is go in a roll circle right here. And I'm going to show you what you get. There is competition here because they are worth so much because they're so hard to get. But they're not hard to get, it's just they're tasking. Let's see. Each one's 317, and you make 100% profit, so that's really good money. I usually get 1,000 at a time, which equals to, I guess, 400k. Oh shoot! And if you turn them into legs like I just did by accident, they're only like 340, and they're used for herbivore, so that's good. And the next method I'm going to do is the smithing method. I know there's a lot of other ways to smith, but this is the best one I know of. Okay, right here you have iron ore and iron bars. As you can see, it's double the price. I would only do it if you're a member, though. This is not recommended for non-members, because you will end up losing more iron ores than actually making iron bars. And for members, you need to use ring of forging, which they're like 1k, 3k each, and they last a really long time. Also, another method is gold ringing. It's really good for low-level non-members, but the problem is, do not buy the gold ore. It may give you more EXP to smithing, but don't. Mine your own, or buy the gold bars, because I'll show you why. Gold rings are used for summoning, so they're always in demand. Gold bars are always in the GE, because everyone needs to get rid of them, because they usually get 99 smithing using the gold bar method, which is pointless. So it is very profitable. Well, not that very profitable, but it's good for starting off for low levels. Like my noob, he's using the gold bar to ring method, and he's only level, I don't know, 40 crafting right now from doing it. It's really good. But yeah, the iron one is really good if you're members. I recommend that because it's double your money every single time, and it's always in the. Now about the other gold objects, I don't know how they work, but I know you get 15 EXP per gold bar to ring, so it's basically like you're doing flax, but it's a different kind of profit. It's for low. It's basically for non-members or someone starting out, you know. So I recommend that because you don't really have to run around, and the iron ore is really good. But I heard about cannonballs also, but I don't do that because it takes way too long. Alright, this next method requires you to go to Varrock and zap staff. You can buy Battlestaffs, and he'll sell them to you noted. 64. Alright, so I bought 64 of them. I can get 64 because of the Varrock armor 3. So it's 530k. Let's see how much we get. Okay, now I'm selling the staffs and see how much I get. I sold them at minimum and they sold for maximum. And I made a profit because let's see how much I made. I started with 123 blah. I made 82k. That was pretty quick, you know, just for having the cash to hold 530k, just having 530k cash, you know. But different Varrock armors give you different amounts of stats. 64 with the Rock 3. For Rock 2 you get 32, and for Rock 1 you get like 24. And without Varrock armor you only get 6 or 12. So yeah.